and welcome back to another episode of the eWeek Talk Show. Today I'm here with Nico and Evelyn, who are Blues Pub managers this year, and they're going to be telling us a little bit about Blues Pub.
Yeah, so Blues Pub is an event that normally would happen every Friday during the semester. It's hosted by different departments or clubs, committees, and you have to apply to get your Friday event to host. And it has a theme every week, and we just offer cheap drinks, cheap food, and it's also a great atmosphere where you get to meet a bunch of people, play beer die, sit on a couch. Right now during COVID, we're also just doing little weekly events, just trying to bring back blues vibes online. So you could just check out our Instagram and our Facebook to get to participate. You could win prizes, and I would say that would be it.
What is a Blues Pub manager? What is your specific role as a Blues Pub manager?
Well, so a Blues Pub manager, right now it's a little bit different, but originally a Blues Pub manager, we have to, make sure that there's always beverages, that the food is coming out properly, that the music is playing. And of course, we sit at the door to make sure that everyone that comes into Blues is above 18 years old, which is the drinking age, since we do sell alcoholic beverages at Blues. So that's in general. Now more recently with, the current situation and all that, we've tried to find other ways to kind of keep the spirit at Blues. Started working on some projects that maybe were a little overdue. And so yeah, that's basically the what a Blues Pub manager does.
So what makes a great Blues Pub theme? Like what kind of things do you look for in a theme?
I would say there's kind of different styles of themes. There are those that are just so stupid that they're really funny. You just see the theme and you're like, oh yeah, we'll be part of this. There's some that are actually genuinely really good. Mm-hmm. Just they're really good ideas, or it's really easy to play around it and get the entire mood of the theme into Blues Pub. So I remember, for example, There's been a couple of really good ones in the past 2 years. There's for example the Mamma Mia one. I don't remember when it was. I think it was fall 2018 or something. And it was basically they turned off all the lights. They'd put a bunch of glitter and stuff. They'd put a lot of effort into decorations. People would come dress up. They kind of had I think they kind of had a karaoke setup kind of thing. Yeah. And that one was really cool because you got into Blues Pub and you heard all the ABBA music and you really got into it. It was really fun.
I would say another way of having good Blues Pub themes that have been good in the past is stuff that's relevant to what's going on in that period of time, or just either that go into the absurd or that have the relevant or absurd. I know my personal favorite were Bubbly Blues by Architecture last year because there were ducks everywhere. And if not, it was RuPaul's Drag Race by BioEng last year. That one was really sick. Good. Yeah. People came up. Yeah, exactly. I think the hosts make a lot of the spirit of how it's going to look also. Yeah. And
personally, I think my favorite was Anything But a Cup of Blues, or I forget which one it was, where you got bonus points if you drink out of something that's not a cup.
Yeah.
That one was awesome. For anyone to get involved with Blues, especially first years who maybe have never had the chance to attend Blues, what do you recommend? How would they get involved?
I would say contact the Blues managers right now. It is different a bit right now. We're formulating it just in case it's going to be online, or it's online right now and next year we don't know yet what it is, but definitely contact the current managers. You should be able to find our names on the wiki, and Blues applications will be coming out next week or in 2 weeks. And you could always we'll be answering questions on Instagram that week, and I forget what I want to say. Just Blues is a lot about having a spirit and chatting around and stuff like that. And if you want to get involved, just follow our pages. We'll be sharing information on them, and stay tuned for the applications. Join the volunteer Facebook group. There's going to be information on there too. You can get opportunities to volunteer if you don't want to be a manager. And yeah, I think that would be the main things.
As a person, like what does it take to be a good Blues Club manager?
I would say be probably like a person that's comfortable like talking to everybody that comes in or comes through the Blues at the door, comfortable enough also to ask for the ID. And be organized, be comfortable working maybe when there's a bit more pressure, because it can get very, very busy. So you might not have enough hands to get the food and more drinks or whatever. And have ideas to always look for improvement on how you can make Blues better, because like it's an event that's very loved, but we also want to make it better for everybody, more inclusive and stuff like that. So if you have any ideas about that, it would help. And also it's going to be online. It might be online, sorry. There's hope. It might not be, but looking for new online initiatives would also be a plus, I'd say.
Yeah, if I can just jump in, touched on this, but I'd say like one big thing is to be decisive, because for example, it gets really busy and there's a lot of stuff to do. People might start getting, a little bit annoyed if there's a line, or they'll be complaining about it's being too warm or being too cold, all that. So you kind of have to be ready to make crunch time decisions, and then just like kind of stick with what you decide.
Yeah. Also, adding on to that, being a leader, I'd say, or so, like someone able to help people do their volunteering, let's say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know you guys have prepared a conspiracy theory for us. Do you want to share that now, Nico?
Yeah, sure. Wait a sec. I'm just gonna find this.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is actually a conspiracy theory about us. Essentially, I mean, it's hard for me to explain since I'm a manager as well. It was more meant as just a reading piece of reading, but so basically, it's a conspiracy that us Blues Pub managers are government drones, essentially. We're working for the government to monitor and limit the McGill engineering population. So as you can see, I mean, I collected a bunch of evidence for this. First of all, Evelyn has had now for the longest time a very weird obsession with birds. Everything she does is bird related, basically. And here in the picture, she was caught off guard performing a bird ritual. Second piece of evidence is that Mai Kenton is a penguin. Penguins are birds, even though they can't fly. And this is self-explanatory. She is very obviously a penguin. Another piece of evidence is actually me being an egg. You can see here the resemblance, right? And this was me before I hatched. So I've now grown out my my hair. And last of all, this was a leaked picture taken. I found it on WikiLeaks of Blues Pub managers at our last pre-COVID social. So as I said, this was before COVID, so there were there was no social distancing. But as you can obviously see, we're all birds. There's really not much to say. And yeah, that's basically it. So the thing is, since we're all birds, and everyone knows that birds are government drones, birds aren't actually real. If you want this fact check, you can visit these two websites. They have a lot of information about this. And yeah, that's basically it. We're here to monitor the brilliant minds of McGill Engineering undergraduates. And since Blues Pub, Blues Pub is that on Fridays from 4 to 9. And that is that period of time where you're so overworked after a long week that your mind kind of goes into another dimension, and you basically just discover so much shit, and that's what happens at Blues. So we're here to regulate those that and regulate that basically.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
Yeah, it's convincing. I would just say, like, please follow us on Instagram and on Facebook so that you get all the updates as we do stuff, as well as join the volunteers group so that you can get volunteering experience. And we're going to just be doing weekly events, as I mentioned. So next week it's going to be grilled cheese contest. So you submit your grilled cheese. The week after it's going to be answering questions about blues, but also meme contest, blues related. And we're also going to be doing weeks that are more informational. So just what blues has been up to and what blues implies and stuff like that. So I would say just follow us and also get a chance to win some merch. So by merch, I mean the dice and new stickers that are coming soon. So
All right. Bye bye.
bye bye. Thank you.